Hi YouTube, this is the President Michael back with another autograph mail day video. I have two really good purchases I got really cheap and one TTM. Let me show you the TTM first. This is, and I haven't got that many of these in recently. I used to get a whole bunch of them in. But this is one of my foreign politicals I got TTM. It's from the President of Malta, Mary Louise Carrero Praca. I got a letter from her secretary, then a signed picture, and I'm pretty sure it looks real. Pretty cool. The purchases. And when I see these, I try to buy them when I can. And usually if I don't, like if I forget or I just decide not to, I always end up regretting it because some of these, once you see them, you may never see them again. But this is a signed business card from George H. Bender. He was a United States Senator from Ohio. I think he was Senator there from 53 to 56. He filled the unexpired term of Taft. But, and it's dated December 1956. So George H. Bender. Pretty cool. Now the last one purchase, and I got this a really good price. And I looked at this it's a signed book. I looked at this a few times before and I didn't pull the trigger on it. And I just happened to look recently and I saw one for a really good price and decided, you know, I gotta get it. Because if not, I'm gonna regret it. And this is Love Alice, My Life as a Honeymooner by Audrey Meadows, who played Jackie Gleason's wife on The Honeymooners. And getting her autograph now, I got 3 out of the 4 main cast members. I got her, Art Carney, and Jane Mansfield? No, that's not her name. I'm thinking of another woman. I forget her name, but she played Trixie, I think it was. Art Carney's character on Honeymooners. The only one I don't have is Jackie Gleason, who played Ralph Cramden, and getting him is going to be really tough. From my understanding, he wasn't a big fan of signing autographs, and he could be not a very nice guy if you would have met him. Well, I think as an ordinary person, if you were a celebrity like him, I'm sure he was really nice. So his autograph, I think, is going to be very expensive, and he died back in the 80s, I think. I'm not saying it's impossible, but there's a lot of fakes out there of him, especially. So it'll be quite tough and probably be very expensive. I'm not going to say it's impossible for me. Really, no autograph's impossible. It's just really having the money and the luck. Like, I would love to have Abraham Lincoln's autograph. Am I going to say I'll never have it? No, I might. It's just, it all depends. And who knows, maybe I might buy an old box of stuff and find it in there. Or I might become a millionaire. I mean, there's a ton of autographs I would love to get that have really hard people. You know, the last 3 popes that were alive during my lifetime. William Shakespeare, Henry VIII. They're out there. This depends all on this. But anyways. Front of it. Oh, one thing I want to mention about this book. If you're thinking about buying it signed, if it shows this autograph on this page, don't get it. This is pre-printed. It's not real. And I've seen several of these for sale that have this printed signature on it. And there's some of the sellers were mistaken, thought it was real, or some no it's not, and they're trying to sell it as being legitimate. So don't buy it with this. It is signed on this page. Little smearing in here, but that's alright. I could have bought another copy that was perfect, but it was signed on this sheet, and I don't like it as much. I like it to be either signed in this one, or better yet, I always prefer this page. But this is a pretty good condition copy. The signature is pretty nice, I think. To Dave, love, Audrey Meadows. So make sure if you buy this book, it looks something like this. Of course, compare it to others. And books signed by her aren't a whole lot. I got this for under $20. So you want a pretty good vintage autograph of a great actress. Well, not a vintage autograph, you know what I mean. From an actress from the more golden era. This would be one that you'd want to get. And it has a lot of really nice pictures of her through the year, especially behind the scenes stuff at the Honeymooners. Really nice pictures. I really enjoy looking at them. And I'm definitely probably going to read this. I might buy another copy though. But I usually don't like reading the signed books I have because I'm afraid of damaging them. You know, I might drop it. I might actually tear a page, something like that. So I may buy a unsigned copy. That's pretty much it. I mean, and it is endorsed in the back by a lot of important people. You know, like Mike Wallace, Johnny Carson, Kirk Douglas, George Burns, B. Arthur, Merv Griffin, Candice Bergen. Some of these people's autographs I have. You know, I have Douglas. I have Griffin, Arthur. I think she sent me a preprint, so I don't think it's real. I never wrote to Burns, unfortunately. I wrote to Johnny Carson, never heard back. I wrote to Mike Wallace, never heard back. I do have Mike Wallace's son, Chris Wallace, who's on Fox News right now. Candice Bergen, no, I don't think I have her. But, anyways, pretty cool, huh? Okay. I guess that's pretty much it to say with that. I never made it to the game. Unfortunately, on Saturday it rained and they canceled it. They had a doubleheader the next day. Well, it rained again and that was canceled. So, that's it. I'll hopefully be going later this week. I won't be able to see Charlotte. That was the one of the teams I would have saw was Lakeland versus Charlotte. I don't think I'll be able to get up to an away game up there, so Charlotte's pretty much out, but I got to see who I can see. There's about 4 or 5 different teams I think I'll be able to see. But I got to start doing it quick because the season ends. Of course, it all depends who makes it to the championship. Season ends like usually first couple days into September, so I got about a month left. But I definitely will get to some, and then I'll have some IP stuff to show you. Okay, I think that's it. If you have any comments or questions, please put them below. I'm always happy to answer your questions, and I hope everybody is having a great summer so far. All right. Bye, YouTube. Bye.